On this episode, we'll talk about the need of taking vitamins. We'll also talk about why patients develop ketosis, and we'll talk about the possibility of converting a gastric bypass to a sleeve. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Alvarez from Endobariatric.com, and welcome to episode 77 of the AskDrA show. Really good questions. Thank you so much for submitting questions. This week we've got totally different. We normally get some questions here and there that have been on previous shows, and we filter these questions and we tell patients to look at certain episodes to answer those questions. But this week we've got really good questions that have not been on the show, and we didn't have to filter that many questions, so I hope you enjoy them. Let's get into the show.
After being sleeved, if there are not malabsorption issues like bypass patients have, why is there a need to take vitamins?
All right, so why do patients with a sleeve, if there's no malabsorption on the procedure, why do patients with sleeves have to take vitamins if vitamins are absorbed 100%? So the reason is because of the amount of food you intake, which is lowered greatly. That is why. So if you're eating, remember that restriction is very important with the sleeve. That's how it works mainly. If you're eating before surgery from a 1 to 10 on a scale 1 to 10, a 10, you'll be eating about a 3. So less than half the food that you're currently eating or before surgery. That means that the intake of food is drastically reduced, and it is recommended you intake a supplement, in this case vitamins, to make sure you're eating 100%. But true, there is no malabsorption, and since nothing is rerouted of the intestines, we don't mess up with the intestines at all. We don't touch them. So absorption of nutrients is absorbed 100%. But the reason is because of the restriction being so great. That is why we recommend you intake the vitamins.
Why do some people get ketosis after the surgery?
All right, so ketosis is developed on patients because of, back to what we were talking about a few minutes ago, because of the low input of calories. What does this do, or how does it work? Well, if your body is not taking enough calorie intake, what happens is your body starts to focus on the fat deposits that you have in your body, which is what we want, right? We want to lose weight from that stored fat. That stored fat gets burned, and you develop these ketones that at a certain level in blood you develop what we call ketosis. Nothing happens, your body totally adapts to this. You won't even notice probably this change, but normally it's because you're having a low amount of calories per day. Your body looks for energy, looks for that fat tissue. It burns that fat tissue. You burn the fat tissue and you develop ketones, and at a certain level in blood you develop ketosis, which is what we want. We want to burn fat and lose the weight. So that is why it is normal, it is expected on major weight loss or on weight loss surgery patients.
Can a bypass be converted to a gastric sleeve?
Can a bypass be converted to a sleeve? Can a Roux-En-Y gastric bypass be converted to a sleeve? The answer is there is no need to convert to a sleeve. It can't be done. In theory, it can be done because a gastric bypass, we exclude part of the stomach. That would mean putting it back together, and we reroute the intestine. That would mean unplugging the intestine and putting it back to normal anatomy, and then doing a sleeve. It does not make sense. So in theory, it can be done. In practice, it is not performed. Once you have a gastric bypass, you practically burn your bridges. You have to work with that procedure, but it can't be converted to a sleeve. But the other way around can be done. If you have a sleeve, it can be converted either to a duodenal switch. It can be converted into a mini gastric bypass. It can be converted to a Roux-En-Y gastric bypass. It can be converted to a SATI procedure, etc. So the sleeve is a very good alternative to down the road as a two-step process to be converted to another procedure, but the other way around, it can't be done. It doesn't mean that you will have the need to convert your sleeve to something else. No. We're talking about possible conversions. Can it be done? Yes or no? All right, so that's it for episode 77 of the Ask Dr. A show. Thank you so much. Don't forget to send me some questions, hashtag AskDrA, through my Snapchat account. Send me greetings, say hello from this week. We got greetings from California, from Colombia, from other parts of the U.S., from Mexico, of course. So say hello on Snapchat, of course. The username will be here on the screen. And question of the week is, this week's Christmas, so have you been naughty or nice with the food selection? So answers down below. Be honest, be honest. And quick reminder, just as a holiday season is approaching, from my family, from the Endobariatric family to your family, I wish you a Merry Christmas.